Yeah, you don't even believe that, man. Oh, I see. I peek. Not Cocoa High School. I'm gonna go ahead and get this shit started. Make sure my string runs. That bit up and running. Copy that link for Discord. After this, I gotta take a quiz. I gotta take like another homework that's gonna do like an hour. But shit, I'm finna search, nigga. Hold on, matter of fact, hold on. Let me. Okay. All right. I mean, I can search it. What color you wearing, man? I needs to know. Matter of fact, I don't give a what you wearing. We wearing black pants, black helmet. Now come here, hurry up. All black. Let me go look at your shit. Go to all black. See what your black look like. Before we go in the game and fuck around and have to quit some shit. I can't see it. Well, fuck. Cut your shit like gray, ain't it? Okay, he wearing that. All right, I'm wearing black too, bro. I'm wearing black helmet, black pants, but white jersey. I bet. Shit.
Welcome everybody to New Orleans and the
Not
iconic
New Orleans.
Superdome.
New Orleans.
The long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top four seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
Damn, Pratt. Come on, man. This nigga left the party. This nigga shit tweaking. Damn, man. I like, what the fuck going on? Somebody unplugged the shit? Power went out. What the fuck going on, nigga? Mm. All right, well, shit. Let me know you ready to search. Y'all need to go get Spectrum, bro. How much you pay for Verizon? I used to have Verizon. My phone bill and shit. If you pay anything over $80, nigga, that shit supposed to be spectacular. Oh, then yeah, I don't expect nothing more. Yeah, that shit gonna happen. No matter where you get, no matter what you get for real. The most I ever spent for internet, nigga, was like $150. Yeah, that was in Iraq. Shit was different, but here I spent I was spending like $100. Wide in NASA internet. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna wear white and black still. That's what we plan on wearing.
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff.
You ain't wired in, or you just using the regular Wi-Fi?
The opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team
that shit wild.
Battle-tested already off.
That little weak-ass tight end.
As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see what seed's moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The DB's backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Sooners moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun here, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks clear. End zone.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
I'm telling you, Brad. I've been wanting you to do that shit, man.
Signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no chip.
I hope so.
After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive.
My dumb ass. Funny as hell. I ain't even peep what you was in.
Down the right side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
Yo.
Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd
What up, Nose?
Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes
Not
must
much.
have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the PAT is good.
I'm gonna make it work for it next time, bro, for sure. Oh.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Y'all definitely tweaked out with that shit.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Man, you would have picked that. I'd have been hot, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
That nigga was finna catch that bitch, too.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
That bit ain't block a soul.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Thought you had it.
Tackle, but first down yardage.
I thought you did too.
Throwing the football like this, it is
I ain't gonna sit here and
really
fake.
hard to defend this
Damn
offense
sure thought you
because
had
the
that bit.
timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Off the play fake on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Catch the ball, my nigga.
Dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver.
I should have possessed catch that bitch
no
anyway.
chance for a completion at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
We had a touchdown. This nigga dropped the ball.
A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages. Really
Out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds.
Disrupt the timing and the rhythm.
Man, hell no.
Trying to do. Now we've got another big
Don't worry about it.
down coming up.
It did, bruh.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires this one deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at the 35. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter.
Nigga, drop the fucking touchdown. It's all good.
Back at it to start the
Gotta
quarter.
shake back.
Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Good tackle.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and we reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle at the 11-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Now it's 2nd down here. We'll give it to the running back. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
I had to throw that bit away. He was on the right.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Brought way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Damn, I meant to put 2 clock on that motherfucker for this play.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Give it to the back again. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game. Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Bumped all in that nigga,
Goes out of
bro.
bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the
Boy, you was scared as motherfucker throw that, boy.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it.
That was a fucking dot.
Bulldogs.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. See if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Sooners offense is back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The short completion to the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Extending the play now. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40.
I say tackle that bit, boy. Hell no.
On the return, and that's how we'll end the 1st half of play. That is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Turner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Tuggle. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Ball handed off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he's got it.
This nigga Nitro is fucking insane, bro.
Touchdown, Georgia.
I'm looking at this nigga like, nah, he ain't running past my nigga like that.
This quarterback told us this is my time to shine.
That's a 99 speed acceleration. Nigga, he just ran by like that. That shit don't make no fucking sense.
He's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing.
I'm down, so looking at this nigga like, I'm looking at this nigga like, nah. I'm like, my nigga straight, bruh.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powers through.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill.
Nigga ran his ass. Oh, I should have made that nigga running back, bro. That would have been my Nitro, dead ass.
And can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Yes, sir.
Important second down
We
play
ain't tripping,
coming up.
though.
Dropping back. It's Hawkins.
To the crib. This nigga threw a straight to him. That's sad as fuck.
And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Boy, you hell, boy.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense
Funny as hell, bro.
Defense just searching for answers now. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here.
I mean, you only said it like 3, nigga.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open.
Well, that time you sent 4.
He's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Toss play, running right. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him.
About to say, hell no, get off that.
Some big yards.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play.
I'm surprised that fat nigga got to me. I ain't gonna hold.
Throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown.
Hey, man.
That's a crucial.
He just doing what he know.
Build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead.
Don't get too comfortable, nigga.
All to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter.
Ain't shit to talk about right now.
First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Oh my! Bro, they won't let me press triangle. Stop playing, bro. I'm right there. The bitch hit me in the head, Pratt. My nigga want. Man, stop playing me, bro. Bro, I did. The nigga ain't do nothing. Nigga got hit in the fucking head.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long.
Don't worry about the fuck I'm doing.
Using his legs, it's Tuggle. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Drop it. Thank you.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Gets in the space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Couldn't get it off.
They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd down now after the sack. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. And he's hit right as he throws.
Bro, the fact that they got this nigga just blowing through my line like that, bro, it's crazy.
Having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance.
Bro, number 0 too.
He's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
0 stuff and shit. Like, he pushing that nigga into me, bro. And then the bitch almost went and caught that motherfucker.
3rd and long here from their own 43. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete with 3rd straight play.
Well, that's not
That
what
why?
you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down the rule and a catch, a big gainer.
I said, fuck it.
These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Hawkins. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Yeah, I like this call here late.
We can't get a fucking stop, nigga.
Nothing too fancy, just right
That's our
up the
problem.
middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Look, bro. All right. Nigga is right there, my nigga. You got the flats, and you let him do that.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason.
Bro, the nigga ain't do nothing. It's all good. This shit over.
A chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. May wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, anytime you have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hell no. I'm about to say, come on, dog. I know you want that little fuck nigga to scope. No. The answer is no, nigga.
The RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Escapes, broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain.
That nigga 96 speed, bro.
First down yardage yet.
He just big. It looks slow. You just got them fast ass corners, nigga. Anybody else, that bit would probably been gone.
3rd down for the offense with a 29. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
No, get them long,
He
huh?
dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way?
Yeah, that shit over with.
Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception.
No, let me know when this nigga done.